preseason is done. Okay, preseason is finally over with. The last game was played just yesterday. Okay, these are Cam Ward's final stats of his first preseason in the NFL. Okay, now look, I'ma just pre-warn y'all. Okay, I'ma pre-warn y'all because I know a lot of y'all kind of be getting into y'all emotions about this football shit. I know it's hard not to, right? All my Titans fans out there, okay? If they haven't started already, they're about to say how ass Cam Ward is. He's overrated. He's not living up to the hype. This person is better. That person is better. Cam Ward didn't throw a touchdown in the preseason. His completion percentage is terrible. Cam Ward is not worth the... Man, shut up. That's what you tell him, okay? You don't listen, let me tell y'all something, okay? When you talk about sports, only talk to smart people. Don't let these people who don't know ball get y'all in y'all feelings, okay? Only talk to people who are smart. These people don't know ball, all right? They are non-ball knowers and casual people, okay? Now look, I'm not delusional, okay? I'm a Titans fan. Sometimes I can be a little bit biased towards my Titans. I know all of us can do it. Sometimes I get it. But I'm not delusional, okay? When you look at the stats, they don't look the best, especially for a #1 overall pick. I get it. I understand. But anybody with a brain knows that stats don't always tell the full story. In fact, they typically don't tell the full story. I'm not saying that stats ain't a part of the story. I'm not saying that stats don't matter, because they do, but they don't tell the whole story. Okay? Again, y'all about to be going back and forth with box score watchers, stat sheet watchers. If you want to jeopardize your own sanity, go ahead. But I'm telling y'all right now, don't listen to these people, okay? All right. Now, again, like I said, the stats don't look that good, right? But in my opinion, as a Titans fan, right? Somebody who watched every single snap of Cam Ward's preseason, as y'all probably did too, right? In my opinion, if I'm not being biased, right? Trying to not be biased here. Cam Ward did a lot of good. I don't know. I mean, I know people gonna say the stats don't look good, but he did a lot of good in my opinion. Was it spectacular? I don't think it was spectacular. Cam Ward did do a lot of, not a lot. He did a little bad too. He did a lot of good and a little bad in my opinion. What else do you want? It's preseason. If he was out there throwing picks and missing throws, now that's concerning. But in my opinion, he did pretty good. He did a lot of good and a little bad, okay? In my opinion, we saw Cam Ward be able to go through his progressions, which is probably the most important thing especially for a young quarterback. We saw him make all types of throws, right? As far as when he needed to fire it in, he fired in throws. He put some touch on some throws. He was able to feel pressure while keeping his eyes down the field. You know, like he led 2 touchdown drives. He didn't throw a touchdown, but he led 2 touchdown drives. I don't know what else people want. Okay? Cam Ward was out there doing his thing. Now look, to me, this is how I look at it, right? I think this is actually perfect. Like he did enough to kind of catch the eyes of real football knowing people, but he's still very, very, very much under the radar. I know a lot of y'all been having the issue. Cam Moore is the #1 overall pick. He don't get talked about. The Titans don't get talked about. Bro, this is perfect. This is perfect. I'm trying to tell y'all. He's still under the radar. Okay? Let me ask y'all a question. Doesn't this year, as far as pressure goes, right? Doesn't this year for the #1 overall selected pick, the quarterback, feel different than last year? Doesn't it feel different? Caleb Williams had some of the most pressure I've ever seen for a rookie #1 overall selected quarterback, bro. Some of the most pressure. Caleb Williams last year actually had a decent season. If you go back and watch some of the tape, he had up and down season. A lot of stuff to clean up, but like relatively, he had a decent season. It only seemed like a really bad season because of the expectations that was put on Caleb Williams. So I ask again, don't it feel different? Caleb always had a microscope on him. And no matter what, Cam is not going to be able to get the microscope completely off him. He's a #1 overall selected quarterback. It's going to be on him to some extent. But it feels different. Caleb, everything he did was scrutinized. Everything. Cam is going to get some criticism, but I feel like because he's so under the radar right now, he's going to be able to kind of be a young quarterback. Go in there and have some ups and downs, some struggles and peaks and valleys. And he's going to be able to kind of like go through the year with not as much pressure as Caleb Williams. That's a good thing to me. That's a great thing to me. I'm sorry. Like I know some of y'all hate it. I'm telling y'all, I love it. He's going to be able to actually go in there, make mistakes, not be killed, and, you know, like ESPN talking about his every single move. He's going to be able to go in there and make good plays and bad plays. So to me, it's a blessing in disguise. I don't know what to tell y'all. So that's it. We done with preseason. We on to the regular season. Y'all know who we got first. And again, I'm going to try my best to be unbiased. Okay, as far as predictions, but look, okay, let me think about this before I say what I'm gonna say. Okay, look, especially when it comes to week 1, okay, it's always surprises in week 1. Week 1 is like the week of the unknown in the NFL, okay? And I'm gonna just say this. I know we talking about Denver. This one of the best defenses in the NFL. Everybody say we gonna get smoked and da-da-da-da. I think if you have Denver on your schedule, week 1 is when you want Denver on your schedule. That's when everything is still kind of coming together. You don't know what type of team you have. You're still trying to gel, even if you're going to be good going forward. Week 1, you still trying to figure things out. You got a couple new pieces. If we get in Denver, I want Denver week 1. I don't want Denver in week 8. I don't want Denver in week 6. I don't want Denver in week 9. I want Denver in week 1 if we're going to get them. So I'm not saying that Denver is not a good defense. It's probably the best defense in the league. Top 2, top 3. But if we going to get them, I want them week 1. And also, bro, if things work out, I think we're going to shock people. I'm going to just say that, right? We're going to shock people to an extent, right? We got Red. We know what Red going to do, okay? And I'm thinking best case scenario right now. I'm going to temper my expectations. But best case scenario, bro, we got Red. We got Tyler Lockett, who is going to be able to work in short distances and third downs. If he gives us something, that's great. I think Chig is going to have his best season this year. We got a young tight end who I'm really high on, Gunnar Helm. We got Iron Manor and DK. If one of them works out, I think that's great. I think people are underestimating what we have as far as weapons. We still got TP. We got Tajay. Like we got things to work with. So I think this could be a time where we kind of shock people. Now, do I think we're definitely going to win? I don't think so. I think we lose like 22-19. But I think we put up a fight at least. Okay, anyway, I don't want to keep on going because I could talk for hours about this. That's my prediction as far as week 1 with the Broncos. We ain't going to win, but we going to put a fight up, okay? 22-19. That's my prediction. And we going to see what happens. Okay? But as far as Cam Ward, bro, if I had to give him a grade overall for his preseason, bro, it wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't what people are saying. Like, people are acting like he went out there and stunk it up, right? He did some really good things. He did some bad things, right? He almost threw a pick. Well, who was it? It was the first game against the Bucs. Almost threw a pick. Bad read. Should have never thrown that ball. Made some great throws. Van Jefferson dropped the throw. He made one of them really good touch passes over a flat defender in the Bucs game to Red. Like, he made several good throws, read the defense, went through progressions, bro. I say if I had to grade him, I would give him a B-. I give him a B-. For his whole preseason, I give him a B-. He did a lot of things we wanted to see. He did some things that we didn't want to see as well, but get it cleaned up. And yeah, that's it for preseason. And we on to week 1. Y'all tell me what y'all think.